Hello, ReiZa here. It's been a while since I posted my last Fakémon video, and I do have my reasons, but I'm going to spare you the details and move on to the video, because that's why we're here for. So if you don't know already, I tend to like to have themes for some of my videos, as seen in some of the last Fakémon videos I've posted. As for this video, the theme will be unique evolutions. What does this mean exactly? Well, it means the following Fakémon I show you will not evolve in your standard level up or learn move type fashion. Now I will say these Fakémons took me 2 to 3 months to finally complete the designs you'll be seeing today. So I will be skipping all of the other rough sketches that I put aside to save time on this video, because if not, this video could be around 30 to 40 minutes long. I do want to thank the team I work with to finalize all these upcoming new designs and feature redesigns. For the past 2 to 3 months, 2 of my best friends have been helping me make design choices to make a Fakémon design that I'm happy with, so I don't have to do too many redesigns in the future. First one is one of the ones that has been with me since day 1 of the project, and that is the Great Silver Library, or Silver for short. He's one of many of the Discord mods, and the other is Harry Olea, also known as COMET CORSET Art. Make sure to check him out on his Instagram and follow him as well. With 3 heads working together to brainstorm, the process of making Fakémons will take longer, but will come at hopefully greater quality. The first Fakémon is based on a boar, but not just any boar. This boar is based on the boar that killed Adonis. The boar was said to be ferocious and greatly angered, but Adonis stood his ground and fought the beast. Another thing I based the boar on is a galea, which was a Roman soldier's helmet. This type of helmet is usually seen adorned with a crista, or what we now call a crest, and is seen on the top of the head. Last but not least, the design on the side of the boar was designed after markings that were put on ancient Greek potteries. This idea I got from Embor, which has a similar concept where the belly design on it is also based on the pottery designs. Its evolution has the same design choices, except that this is the boar when it has fallen. Its tusks are based on spears, which most soldiers use as their main weapon when advancing into war. The designs on its body are there to represent scars and bones, still keeping a bit of that pottery design on it.
Adore, the angry bird Pokémon. They like to sharpen their tusks on rocks, sometimes slicing them in half in the process. Adore's anger is often compared to primates, and this scares off trainers. One must be careful when in the vicinity of Adore's territory, as they're known to tackle anybody that is seen in it, often leading to certain death. Dorista, the felled boar Pokémon. A warrior and hunter at the core of its being, it loves to pick fights to test its own strengths and its frailties. It doesn't shy away from any challengers that may provoke it, regardless of size. When sharpened, its massive tusks are able to slice steel clean off with very little effort. It wears the souls of its felled foes.
Now let's talk a bit about its new way of evolving. For Adore to evolve, he has to win a battle while it has a full stack of attack buffs. I gave it abilities that would help in this endeavor to make it a slight bit easier. This evolution is about the boar that killed Adonis getting back up after being felled by Adonis one last time, enraged to kill him. The next Fakémon was based on the idea of making a Fakémon that evolves by eating 6 pomegranate berries, similar to the story of Persephone. This story goes that she was given 6 pomegranate seeds to eat by none other than Hades. Hades wanted her to be his wife, so to tie her to the underworld, he gave her 6 pomegranate seeds when she was hungry. Not knowing this, she ate the 6 seeds and became the queen of the underworld. The main basis for the Fakémon design was none other than the pomegranate. The design choices I made are pretty simple. It's a floating pomegranate Fakémon, and I made it look almost alien. One of the reasons I made it look alien-like is because the Constella region will also have some space themes in some of the Fakémon designs, as well as story-related things. As for the evolutions, it's still a pomegranate, but now that it is part of the underworld, I decided to also base it off of a demon. And the specific demon I based it on is a red Oni. They have red skin and yellow horns, so I thought I would base it on this, while still keeping some alien-like aspects. Its shiny is actually a blue Oni.
Monosgran, the pomic berry Pokemon. Monosgran like to float and look for plants to pollinate. When they pollinate a plant, it's the same as affirming their turf. If another Monosgran tries to pollinate in their turf, they will get vexed. This will lead them to rip off the leaves of other Monosgran and use their corpse as compost. The plants that grow on top of the decaying body will allure poison types with its toxins. Pomahex, the agonized Pokemon. Pomahex are outcasts because of the fear people and Pokemon alike have for them. There are bedtime stories made about them to scare kids into going to sleep early and behaving. Some stories also state that Pomahex may come from a different planet because of its alien-like appearance. There are also myths that it comes from the underworld due to the horns on its head.
As for how it evolves, all you have to do is feed Monosgran 6 pomic berries for it to evolve, a unique evolution based on the story of Persephone becoming the queen of the underworld. And last but not least, the final Fakemons for this video. But before moving on, if you haven't already, make sure to press that like button, as it does help spread the word of the region and Fakemons that I am making in this channel. This Fakemon took me an entire month to finish. It was a frustrating process as I made countless rough sketches and redesigns one after another. Saying this matters, as the final design that I am about to show you are some of my favorites I made, and I hope you guys like it as much as I do. The next Fakemon is based on the story of Eros and his mother Aphrodite running away into the river and turning into fish to escape the clutches of Typhon. There are different stories where they turn into different fishes. Some say they turn into koi fish, and others say they turn into sharks. Both of these choices were so unique to me, and I decided to choose the basis of the Fakemon to be a bala shark fish. This fish is not a shark. Its name has the name shark in it, and its unique shape is what drew me to making it this fish. On top of it being based on the Pisces constellation, it's also based on the yin and yang, and the sun and the moon. All of the three have some unique similarities to them that I couldn't help but add a bit of all three into these designs.
Balerodite, the lunisolar Pokemon. For years, these shark-like Pokemon were avoided due to their appearance. Thanks to recent research, this is no longer the case, since they have been discovered to be fish. Despite Balerodites having sharp teeth, they're herbivores and eat seaweed. The dark-colored ones are male, and the lighter-colored ones are female. Lunaras, the lunar fish Pokemon. No longer does it spend time in water, but instead prefers to swim in the thermosphere. The moon-shaped crest on it is actually their ribs. This helps them absorb cosmic energy into their bodies. It will occasionally dive down into the ocean to munch on some coral, which its sharp teeth help with. When it's happy, it chirps beautifully. Solarodite, the solar fish Pokemon. They don't spend much time in water, but instead prefer to swim in the thermosphere. The sun-shaped energy crest on it gets bigger the more it absorbs sunlight. When they hover over the sea at night, many seafarers mistaken it as a lighthouse, or stranded boats. When it gets happy, it starts to shine brightly, but staring too long blinds you.
The way this Fakemon evolves is rather unique to say the least. First, it has a split evolution depending on whether you have a male or female. The male ones evolve by swimming 104 tiles or steps in a river at night, whereas with the female it has to be in the daytime. The river swimming symbolizes the story behind the constellation of Pisces. The specific amount of 104 tiles comes from the number of stars in the constellation, and the time of day represents what they embody, which is the sun and the moon. Yin and Yang, the sun and the moon, and the Pisces fish circle each other to represent balance as a whole. Well, I do hope you guys all enjoy these new Fakémon. As I mentioned, it did take a very long time to make this possible. With my work schedule and working as a team of 3 brainstorming, the process does take longer, but I believe this will give better quality Fakémon designs. I do hope that you liked the video, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to keep yourself updated on when I upload the next video on the channel. Also, don't forget to follow me and comment CORSET over on our Instagram down below, as well as join the Discord server in hopes of making a community that you can enjoy, and one where me and my mods can enjoy overseeing. Thank you all for the patience of those who waited a long time for this Fakémon video. There is more to come, as I've already made a couple of ideas that the team and I are already brainstorming about. I hope to see you in the next video, and I hope to see some comments to see what you guys think of these brand new Fakémon for the Constella region. Ciao!